Hello YouTube, Super V Power here, back again with another pencil review. This time we're looking at the Pentel Sharp Kerry P1037.7mm mechanical pencil made in Japan. Now this is an iconic design. It says on the front here that it came out in 1971. It's marked very simply Kerry 0.7, and on the back we've got Pentel 1037. Now at first glance this looks like a ballpoint pen or a fountain pen or something, but it's not, it's a pencil. So the way this works is the cap actually contains this sort of spring-loaded clicker thing that then snaps onto the back. So this is the actual lead advancement mechanism button, but the cap sort of snaps on, and then the back of it acts like the lead advancement button. So the advantage of this is, first of all, if you put it in a shirt pocket, it looks much more professional than a normal mechanical pencil, but also, more importantly, it's completely pocket safe, so it won't stab through your pocket at all, which is really, really convenient. Now speaking of the clip, it's quite stiff, so you wouldn't really want to use it for anything except, a shirt pocket. Even a jeans pocket would be stretching it, both literally and figuratively. So this pencil is actually quite compact. Let's see it compared to a Pentel sign pen. You can see it's significantly shorter, even though it looks like about a centimeter or so. That makes a difference when you're talking about these kinds of pens and pencils. It's very portable, it's got a very high quality feel, and that comes down all the way from the all metal construction to just the finish on the pencil. It's super glossy. The downside of this is that it collects fingerprints like nothing else, so you're going to have to wipe this off. The grip section is also quite smooth, so if you have sweaty hands like I do, it's not super good for long periods of writing unless you're prepared to wipe it off with a cloth every 5 seconds or so. The fixed sleeve up here looks like a 2mm fixed sleeve, or 3mm. Quite good for writing, not necessarily so good for drafting, but then again, this is very clearly a sort of a note-taking, writing, long periods of time pencil. Balance point is relatively close to the tip, but also not super close, but that means that you can hold it kind of up here, and you can use this sort of textured section as a grip if you just want to sketch or something, and it won't feel uncomfortable. This is actually a quite comfortable pencil to use for long periods of time, if you have non-sweaty hands. However, one thing I did notice, because of this design, it sort of rattles a little bit when you write with it, which may not be a big problem. Hear that? And like when I'm writing really fast, I do hear it at some points. It doesn't really bother me all that much nowadays, but if I was trying to concentrate writing an essay for class or something back in the day, it would actually be a decent amount of a problem. Up top, see this here is spring-loaded. Well, you pull it out, and then there's the standard Pentel emergency use only eraser that then comes out to reveal the top of the cap. Of course, to actually enter lead into the pencil, you have to pull this out here, and then you can see the lead tube right there. But if you want the eraser, it's in the cap, which makes perfect sense. And this holds a monstrous amount of lead. I think it held like 5 or 6 pieces of lead, so you're not going to run out of lead anytime soon if you fill this to maximum capacity, which is quite nice. Let's have a look at the clutch mechanism. So this whole tip section actually just comes off. And we have the classic Pentel 3-point metal clutch, indicative that this is a high quality Pentel pencil, not like the 2-point plastic clutches that they've come to use in some of their cheaper pencils like the Pentel Champ or the Twist Erase FX, I think. So, do I recommend this pencil? Yes, I 100% recommend it. Now, it may seem like a mini pencil when you first get it, that's what I thought, but I really do enjoy using this pencil, and it looks pretty sharp. So there you have the Pentel Sharp Kerry. Now before I go, let's see how this pencil actually writes. Now you may recognize this index card. I actually used it for the 350E review earlier this year. So let's have a look. And I do recommend this pencil in 0.7, if for nothing else, because it's sort of more comfortable to write with, in my opinion, and also allows you to put down a bold line if you want to. We're not going to be using this for drafting purposes. I also managed to get a hold of some of this Pentel Ain 2B lead. This is Einstein. I guess this is their Japanese equivalent of super high polymer, but it is super smooth. And when you're using a soft lead like 2B, you don't necessarily want to use something like 0.5 millimeter because you're going to be clicking the pencil every 2 seconds because it's so soft lead. It just sort of gets crumbled away super quick. 0.7 will allow you a little bit more leeway and allow you to get a full line down before you have to click the pencil again. So yeah, either way, I would definitely recommend this pencil. And if you see it for, about $15, I think is the going price right now, it is an absolutely good deal. So this has been Super V Power in another mechanical pencil review. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know. If you didn't, please let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time. Till then.